The shocking footage of a time traveler vanishing moments before a tragic accident is leaving people in utter disbelief. Welcome to InformOverload. I'm your host Johnny Rogers, and if you're new to the channel, we tell you about the most interesting news stories we find on the internet, and we make them more entertaining. First things first, hit that thumbs up button if you love InformOverload, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so that you can see more of me, more of Charlotte, of course, why not? Mostly me. Hit that subscribe button before you leave though. This is one of those clips that you have to watch 100 times to catch this shadowy figure seemingly dissolve into thin air seconds before the truck explodes on camera. It's one of those clips that upon first glance personally freaked me out. I had to dive into the details, watch it a dozen times, pausing and unpausing, then watching it a dozen more times, especially after we just did that story on the time traveler who returned from the year 3700. The truck in question was the main story here, and rest in peace, first of all, to the driver, 24-year-old Anthony Carnival, who was transporting his barbecue and gas containers to his new home when the truck suddenly went up in flames. Reports say that the driver must have been unaware that the gas containers in the truck were partially open, leading to a gas leak that ignited from an uncapped 12-volt battery. Another reason why I just let someone else do the barbecuing. Now, when an Australian news site was covering this tragic accident, many people hit the comment section to point out the fact that a time traveler was vanishing in the background. Unfortunately, this took a lot of the attention away from the actual story of this poor man losing his life. Luckily, Energy Safe Victoria released a public awareness campaign about the risks involving unsecured valves, which resulted in an agreement to have all small gas cylinders equipped with a safety valve. But not until January 2020 for some unknown reason. I feel like that should be an immediate thing that we should do. A dude literally just barbecued himself because there aren't safety valves, and Australians said, we'll get around to it, mate. Maybe we should still worry about the dingoes eating all the babies. At least they started the process. So I feel like while they have that covered, let's cover this vanishing time traveler. With comments such as, does anyone else see the person walking on the footpath disappear into thin air? Or my favorite, no one else noticed the time traveler vanishing in the background? We thought we'd take a closer look and provide a more logical explanation for you. It's difficult to catch and you have to look very closely, but if you notice the moment before the man disappears, there's nothing else moving in the shot. There's no clouds moving, there's no birds flying, there's nothing moving. It happens so fast that it's very hard to catch, and the video editing is timed brilliantly. We see a white car moving across the intersection from the right side to the left, leaving the frame right as the man is walking, and the moment it's out of the frame, the man disappears and then the truck enters from the left side. At 4 seconds into the 19-second video clip, the man has seemingly dissolved. That's where the clip is cut, leading to it then jumping forward to the time where the truck enters, which would result in a continuity error with the footage. The reasoning for this clip could be as something as harmless as the news company having to cut down the footage so that they can post it. I don't personally think that someone's doing this to just trick the viewers or that a man actually vanished. It's one of those coincidences though that are obviously hard to ignore, even if the comments are overwhelming with people saying a person walking literally vanishes and seconds later the truck explodes. For conspiracy theorists, this is juicy footage that makes it really easy to ignore the small cut in the footage, and to the untrained eye, it would freak anyone out. I want to turn the question over to you people though. Is the man a vanishing time traveler? Was it a video editing continuity error? Or did someone doctor the footage later on to create a new story out of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. With that, let's get to today's featured comments from the time traveler from 3700 Bring Back Part of a Robot video that we did. It's a long-winded sentence, but we'll get there. I felt that it was perfect for this video. Alien Hunter 46 says, you can buy that robot hand at Hobby Lobby in the toy department. Well, as the 46th Alien Hunter, I trust your expertise. Wolfpack says, once again, another time traveler. What's new in 2018? Apparently time travel. Anna Snow says, I don't believe this, though I do think a war between humans and robots is probably going to happen way into the future. Crazier things have happened. We could see that war going down. We won't see it, but they'll see it. Jason Morgan says, aspects of time travel can only be accomplished in space travel at tremendous speed, only able to go forward faster, not backwards. Everybody listen up, we have a time travel expert in the comments section. Who would have thought? Marlar House says, of course Johnny is going to say this is fake. He has to throw us off so we won't learn the truth that he's an android from the year 2150 AD. Now why would you think of
not again.
Thank you for watching Inform Overload. Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, share this with your friends if you're not new here. Let them in on it. And if you want more videos like this one, just click that floating playlist on the screen. Plus, if you have any hot tips on any new and exciting stories that you want us to cover, find my Instagram in the description below and send me a DM. From Inform Overload, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.